hope you enjoy my shirt.
Oh, it looks good.
On the floor.
On the floor. Oh, you've heard that pickup line, have you?
This thing is stiff.
Oh.
I enjoy having my weekends off, so like tomorrow I would really enjoy having the day off, but and it's got this kind of sleeve. I thought it was pretty. It's an apple. What is it?
I think it was Zaxby's riding on me.
I wish it was me. Welcome to the vlog.
Do you want to fuck with us? Well, just, you'll have to pull them out to see what all's there.
What do you want to pick?
You want a fugler? I'll give your fugler.
But you couldn't tell it.
What is this?
Oh, like I can put some garlic. It's not over there yet. Did you do all of them?
What did you do? I don't know, Jerry, you done eat that? Because I cleaned up 2 plates and a little...
Hello everybody. So how are you doing? It's 12:34 Friday night and I just worked on 2 shirts and now I'm going to go to bed. I debated on actually working. I know it's terrible. But because we're going to Michigan, I have to get these orders done. So I'm pretty confident that I can get them done. If I work on a couple tomorrow and a couple on Sunday, and then I had to order ribbon from Danny to finish the ribbon trims that come in. So one specific day is going to be ribbon trim day. I have 4 of them to make. So I figured if I get everything, all of my stuff embroidered out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No. Monday, Tuesday. If I get everything embroidered out, so I will have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to embroider all the items I have to embroider out. I'm pretty, like if I do like 5 a day, 6 a day. But I also know at the same time, I get kind of burnt out and like I enjoy having my weekends off. So like tomorrow I would really enjoy having the day off, but we're not planning on doing anything. So yeah. So it's just been like really like a week away from vacation, and a lot of things have to get taken care of before we go. So we have to fix the chicken coop. I don't know if I mentioned it. So yesterday I realized that the whole front of my chicken coop, the wood had rotted that was holding the chicken wire, so the bottom can open. So we just made a makeshift. We had some of the plastic that used to go, plastic netting, like it's heavy duty plastic netting. It used to go be on top of my chicken coop until a storm had blown the tarps that were up there, and the rain just got too much and it just broke it all. Anyway, long story short, we had to make a makeshift yesterday, so I didn't hardly vlog anything. Had a lot of stuff going on, and my husband was cleaning gutters, and I was trying to do that, and we put the ducks in the chicken coop, so they are now, I don't even know what I was saying. This is the way my brain has been the like, past 2 days. And now I will say this, I've started taking my Zyrtec back, and usually the first 3-4 days when I take Zyrtec, I get tired, but my mood gets very like ho hum, like whatever, just go with the flow. Which I think is funny, because you know, some antihistamine, like hydroxyzine, maybe that's what it's called, is actually an antihistamine blocker, like some type of allergy medication, but they prescribe it to people for anxiety attacks. And so Sterling actually, she has it and takes it, but if you look up, let me look it up. So I just wonder if, like, you know, I'm a firm believer that, you know, everybody's not built the same, even though, you know, hold on. There it is. You know, different people's bodies are built differently, and so they react differently to different medications. Just like you have people who metabolize medicines fast, regular, and slow. And Sterling is a fast metabolizer. I never got mine tested. I wish I would have, because I would have liked to known. But hydroxyzine. Boop. Anxiety. It's treat anxiety, nausea, vomiting, allergies, skin rash, hives, and itching. Let's see what side effects. Pregnancy. Histamine 1. And it's in the antihistamine group. It's mostly used to help control anxiety and tension caused by nervous and emotional conditions. But yeah, it is an antihistamine. So anyway, I wonder if that's why when I take Zyrtec that I get this like feeling, like I'm just whatever. But yeah, so the final crunch time to get work orders done, to make sure animals are, you know, you gotta make sure they have enough food to last for the time you're gone. Make sure, you know, nothing's going on with like the coop where the chickens can get out or something can get in, or, you know, make sure their waters are good. Make sure, you know, the whole spiel. Make sure Papa and Uncle Brian are taking care of them. So they take care of all the animals. Yeah, so anyway, I was talking about the ducks, yeah. So I have a kennel that was used for, I don't know which animals we had. We have so many. We bought lots of kennels, but we have a kennel and it's been in the coop, and so we just pulled it out and we stuck it up underneath the coop, so if it does rain, the ducks will not get rained on. I'm sure there's some rain will still kind of come in, but they won't be directly getting rained on because they're underneath the coop. So I just stuck them in there, and I watched them for the longest time interact with the chickens, and they went in the coop, and the chickens didn't even like whatever, you know, they didn't even pay attention. The only one that paid attention to the ducks was Mama, the mama hen, and she didn't want the ducks near her chicks, which is understandable. So I figure as long as they're in there and kind of being introduced in with the chickens, I think they'll be okay. And you can actually keep ducks and chickens together, although I think it just depends on each person in their situation and their animals, because ducks cannot mate with chickens. They do it differently. So ducks, if you don't know, TMI, have a corkscrew. Yeah, so it kind of goes in out, and yeah, and where chickens do not. Chickens just rub things together. So and that's how they mate. So they mate differently. So you don't want your duck mating your chicken, because they don't do it like that. But also a chicken won't try to mate, a chicken would run away before the duck would probably. I probably would run away. I know my chickens would run away. They run away from Boy all the time, and he's, So the whole reason we got ducks is hopefully one of them is a female. And number one, I like duck eggs. Duck eggs are great for baking. And number two, Boy's lonely, and so he needs a mate. But also, it is not good that if I'm thinking one duck is a girl, one duck is a boy, and that's not a good ratio either, because then there'll be two boys mating on one duck, and that's not good. So I'm like, at least he has friends. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. Like I said, it's just been a crazy time, but good times are coming. I talked to Aunt T for the longest time this evening, and it was just fun to just FaceTime and talk. And yeah, talk. I just can't wait. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Birds are chirping. Welcome to the vlog. We've already done a lot this morning. And now we're going in for lunch at Zaxby's.
Good chance to wash your hands if you want to.
I already washed them. I could wash them again. I mean, do we look blue?
Maybe there's gotta be something coming in that window. I'm not sad.
I'm blue, my baby. Got my strawberry earring.
Oh, hey.
Straws. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. So, Shirley had to work. My husband had to go meet a guy and sell something. But I'm going to show you guys what I got, what I purchased today. I'm going to clean my kitchen, so don't mind the messy background. It really hasn't been cleaned in 3 days. First, I got this wonderful Rice Krispie treat. This is Sterling's. It's the weekend, so I can start a little laundry. I think that's what I'll do. But I gotta take the tags off from the stuff I bought. But first I'll show you what I got at Cato's. A piece of tissue. Normally I recycle, but I'm like, my mental space, my mental brain is not there right now. So we went to Cato's because Sterling's like, she got me some earrings from there for Mother's Day, and I love them. And so she was like, Mom, I want to take you in there. I used to shop at Cato's all the time. Like, that was where most of my clothes came from. But I have not been in there, I kid you not, in the past probably, I know, at least 7+ years. Oh my gosh, it's 90 degrees outside. It's hot. But I know I haven't shopped there since I had a journey. So she's 7, so it was probably before. Anyway, I picked these little wicker earrings with hearts and flowers, and they're yellow. So I thought they were beautiful. They were $2.99, $4.99. They were $5. Like, yeah, I'll spend $5. I just ordered another pair of earrings off from Amazon for like $3. I don't remember what I bought. I always put stuff in my cart, and then as a little surprise or a gift to myself, like these earrings, they're $2.99.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to walk in on.
You're fine. My conversation with myself.
I'm going this way.
Right? Yeah. She hasn't.
It's been in the car since.
Yeah, and she hasn't, like. Anyway.
And other stuff, I'm just throwing it away.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's been in the car that long, it doesn't matter.
If it was important to
forgotten.
them.
Setting it down,
Wow.
put down, gonna call me somebody.
You remember when it used to cost a dime and then it went to 20 cents?
I remember that Travis Tritt song.
What?
Here's a quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, someone.
Then it went to 25 cents. Anyway. Bought this shirt at
No, I didn't
Cato.
listen to country back.
And it's got this kind of sleeve. I have another shirt that has this, but it's like a sheer with the underlay on the top, and then the back is sheer, so it's see-through. But I thought this one was pretty because it was red, and I'm like, I like it. It was $10 on clearance for $10. $9.99, I should say. So I got that. That's 2 items I purchased at Cato's. I spent a whole $16.03. Now on to the thrift store. So we went to the Goodwill that's over by Sterling's work, and it's usually hit or miss there. It's like, that's where I bought my beautiful floral, like muumuu that I was going to turn into an apron, but now it's like one of my favorite dresses. But I got this, which is this green, like button-up dress, right? Got belt loops over here. Now hear me out, guys. I'm thinking, right? A nice little yellow belt with my yellow earrings. I think it will look really nice. And it's very casual. So, and it looks like it's got something on the pocket. Oh. That's new wet. Like, that is wet from something. We spilt tea in the car, so. We went to Zaxby's, and me and my husband got kids meal because I haven't ate anything yet, and it is 4:43. And so I got up this morning and waited for him. He went to go do that, and you know, I took my shower and stuff, and then he made me a coffee, and then from here we just went to the Goodwill, and then, you know, and then he was like, are we, you know, is that it? Should we go? And I was like, no, I need to find a wet brush. I prefer to use wet brush for my hair. And so he was like, well, let's just go over to the thrift store, which means our thrift store. And that's where I got the rest of this stuff I'm going to show you. First of all, I bought this. I wasn't going to, but I thought it was pretty. It's an apple. So if you have been following me for a while, you will know that I am into strawberries, not apples. Strawberries. Because I feel like everything that you can find nowadays have apples. Like all of the thrift store stuff is always apple themed Christmas stuff, or Christmas kitchen stuff. And so I found these on eBay and I wanted them like really bad because, you know, old and vintagey. So I bought those, but they had the strawberries and the apples, but it had, you know, strawberries. So, and I thought it would look really good right there with my strawberries and my old-fashioned chickens and my timer I never returned, but I should have. Anyway, so I was like, I really like that, and we have a I was looking for paper towels. I have a new roll over here. We are not a paper towel family. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Is that my pen? Shush my pen. Don't throw my pen away. We are not a paper towel family. Like, we hardly ever have paper towels. But I ended up buying a couple rolls because we had ducks and in the house, and then they would poop when Journey would have them out, so she'd have to clean up the poop, and she was wasting all our dinner napkins. So I ended up picking up a couple. I already washed this, by the way. I ended up picking up a couple rolls of paper towels, but I thought this would look good over here. We have a paper towel folder, but I don't like where it's positioned. But this can go over here somewhere. I got this coffee maker away now, but I think next to, because both, well, I know y'all can't see it, and it's a mess, and we have to clean it up, but we've got apple canister, apple with strawberry that keeps the knives, and so an apple. You okay?
I'm gonna put something in my pocket.
I bought this shirt. You like my shirt?
Yes.
I hope you do. I hope you enjoy my shirt.
Oh, it looks good.
On the floor.
On the floor. Oh, you've heard that pickup line, have you?
I think you've used it on me before.
Did it work?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, right?
I thought you was here probably.
But your southern food. And then I got this vintage woman's. This was here. This was there last time. Hear me out. I think it looks very cute. And I tried it on in the store. Over my dress, of course. And my husband was like, it's very cute. It's got shoulder pads that we're going to get rid of. But look. Look. And I'm like, you know, I'm, you know, dabbling in this whole, like, vintage dressing. So, I bought her. I think she was $3. I mainly like the buttons on it. I think the buttons are gorgeous. And if anything, if I like end up not wanting to keep this, I would definitely pay $3 for these buttons that I can use on something else. They are metal and they have flowers and like, aren't they pretty? So there's how many of them? A lot of them. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 of them. And they're metal. They're like, they're metal. They're not plastic. Usually it's plastic. And I think the little collar detail is very pretty. One thing I don't like is these shoulder pads. No, they got to go. My husband's like, why? I'm like, I am not a shoulder pad. So it tells you it's at least from the 80s, right? It's probably somebody's little old lady dress, skirt outfit. You can use as booby padding. Here's $2.99. So we'll see what we can do with it. I like it because it's polka dot. I like the vintage look of it. I think I could style it with something. I feel like I could style it with something a little more modern, like some kind of a skirt, right? And just like pull the look together. We gotta wash that. And this was just a shirt. It's a linen, like a linen shirt. Salty lemon, made in India, large. So it's a large. I'll wait until I wash it to try it on. But again, I thought I could style it with something. And last but not least, did you know I bought this shirt?
No, I wasn't with you when you checked it out.
It was last minute impulse because it was yellow. What is it?
I think it was Zaxby's riding on me.
Oh, wish it was me.
Well, I thought I was going to throw up a little bit in my mouth. That's what I meant by riding up on me. I'm going to hold you to that.
Well, your pickup lines, I can throw some more pickup lines at you.
Oh, that wasn't a pickup line. That was just straight up.
Raunchy?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I mean. You're such a raunchy girl.
Yeah, I'm so raunchy.
Don't make me blow water out my nose.
That's not all you're gonna blow. Oh yeah, we'll have to cut all that part out. Anyway, Journey picked up these playing cards for 49 cents, which I think is hilarious. It's from, you guys, it's from Ben Franklin, 69 cents. I can't tell you what the scene is. Let me pull the 49-cent tag off. I would almost say this is Pictured Rocks. Almost. But I don't know. But it's got a birch bark tree and then the little, so if you're from Michigan, you know, they have a place called Pictured Rocks. Maybe I should go there. I mean, we're gonna be up in Nobbin Way anyway, so. Anyway, thus is the extent of my spendings. I spent $16.03 at Cato's, and I spent $16 at the thrift store, Salvation Army. I purchased Journey the girl likes things too, and she sees stuff and she just has to have them. And so she saw this little Rare Editions little sweater vest shell fur, and it's a size 10. It's a little big on her, but she's like, I can wear it with my dresses. Well, I guess it's 90 degrees, you don't need to be wearing this with your dress, but she wanted it. It's $3. So anyway, I'm gonna see if there's enough to do a load of laundry. Our living room is a wreck. My husband is out cleaning out the van so we can vacuum it and get it ready for our trip. Sterling is at work until 8 tonight. It is 5 and we are going to go out to eat. So if you don't know, I don't cook on Saturdays and it is our eat out day, even though we already did eat Zaxby's, but we had a kids meal, which is 2 pieces of chicken. Oh my gosh, that plant is dying. Squirrel! It gets forgotten. 2 pieces of chicken and a little bit of fries, but it was enough to tide us over. So, and plus, eating out at Fuji, I'm running out of time. So Fuji is actually one of the cheaper dinner options for us. When we go there, it's about 40 bucks. So that's good. This thing's probably gonna leak. This plant looks very shad up here. Well, I'm gonna try to clean up. And then we'll have to get something for tomorrow's dinner. I haven't even got anything out for that. And then I'm gonna work on some orders after we get home. At least embroider out a couple of them, just to try to get them off my list. I'm hoping Danny sent that ribbon today. I need it desperately. I have like 0 and 4 ribbon trims to make by Wednesday. So, I mean, if she sends it out Monday, it's iffy on if I get it Wednesday or Thursday. And if it gets delayed, I mean, I'd have to refund all for those people, and that would be over $200. And I don't have that to do that, so fingers crossed. Let me do some laundry.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye guys.